Hey guys, and welcome to our last week of Halloween Horror Month. I hope you've gotten all your scares in, but not haven't been too scared because we got one last scary movie to talk about. We're talking about 2016's The Void. This is a film that again is a homage to everything Lovecraft. Not only Lovecraft, John Carpenter, a little bit of Hellraiser thrown in. Absolutely adore this movie. I remember when it was coming out on Kickstarter. They were trying to back to get it made. Uh, Back that I was able to get my hands on the Blu-ray through that. Um, love this movie so much that like a obnoxious hipster, I spent way too much money on a VHS copy and a big box of this movie. Does work. You can watch The Void on VHS, and I have a VCR, but I watched the Blu-ray this time around. This is from the team that brought us Manborg and Psycho Goreman. But as I warned Ashton and Amber prior to watching this is way different. And this is the one movie of the four we've covered so far. Uh, this month in our kind of ode slash introduction to Lovecraft that covers the one thing that Lovecraft created that doesn't get a whole lot of talk as much as things like Cthulhu or the the fish people of Innsmouth or things like that. The Dunwich Horror, the movie we should have talked about. Probably will sometime. But this one covers, I think, the one thing that is scarier than any of the Elder Gods, and that is the Eldritch horrors or the Eldritch terrors. The eight uh things that are above all and in all. I used to be able to name all of them. You have the Void, which is one. The perverse, the endless, the weird, uh, and there are four others. But no, these are concept creatures. This is the thing. Like the best put it for you guys who are watching this. If you've ever read King's novel, this is what Pennywise is in his truest form. It's a faceless creature out of time, out of space, uh, immortal, invulnerable, and impartial, completely unaffected by our complete existence. We are but ants. We are boogers on the napkin of the Eldritch terrors, and this movie definitely gives us that, while also diving into those dark, terrifying creature things, while also giving us that classic uh Lovecraft cult like group, much like the Innsmouth fish people, or the cult of Cthulhu. And definitely does it down and dirty, and absolutely does it in kind of a real throwback to something like Carpenter's The Thing, or the works of Clive Barker for sure. Um, Even a little bit of a little bit of Alien, and here's some body snatcher stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. It's everything. It's a perfect homage film to Lovecraft. If you want to get into what the scariest parts of Lovecraft, but you're like, Jason, I want to read stories that are 20 years old, that while important in the history of horror, are written by a very problematic author. And that is very much true. But if you want to experience a movie that does all the best of what Lovecraft horror can offer uh, to perfection, it is The Void. Uh, and again, it's not a direct adaptation to any one story, but they completely nail everything that makes Lovecraft still as relevant 100 years later than he was then, with what the concept he created, and the thing of the cosmic horror, and the world, and the beings and everything he created, the madness especially. So this will be the shortest actually of all the reviews, because I don't want to say anything that might give you any hint to what happens in this movie. The point is, go find it. You can find it. I'm sure it's streaming. And watch The Void. Do it. Excuse me. Do it this Halloween. That is my assignment to you. Number one, I apologize in advance for the nightmares you're going to have afterward. But I also will be here in the comments below when you come back and say, you know what, the movie kind of kicked ass and was everything I needed for a spooky Halloween. So, with that being said, again, this is the shortest video because I don't want to say anything that would ruin the experience of watching this movie. But know this: thank you guys for hanging out with us this Halloween. Thank you for joining us on our live as we deep dove into not only a lot of Lovecraft adaptations, but also his fingerprints on other films, as well as just all-out horror in general. If you are watching this around the actual date, please be careful. Have a fun and safe Halloween. Come back next week because it's another theme month, baby, and it's actually probably one of my favorite themes of the year, because it's our second annual Neo Noir November, and we are kicking off Neo Noir November, with a lot of ends, with a doozy and probably one of the greatest debut films of all time, because we're going to be talking about the Coen brothers' Blood Simple. So again, have a happy Halloween. I'll catch you guys in November for some very bleak but very awesome cinema, and I will see you guys then. Bye.